Hey everyone, Mike Lawson here. I want to talk about how to create some serious momentum in your business. I mean, have you ever wanted to just have an explosion? Have you seen other people just have some serious momentum, maybe hit the top 10, hit the top 5, maybe even number 1, and you want that for you and your team, you and your business? Well, you need to stop selling your friends and family, and you need to be talking to A players. In this video, I want to go over what an A player is and how you should be approaching them and why you should be approaching them and talking to them about your business. And more importantly, hey Jennifer, and more importantly, teaching your team how to go out there and talk to A players. See, once I understood this early on in my network marketing career, this is really when my business, really exploded. And I was able to do some, great things just because, obviously the team was able to hit some, high ranks in the company. And it was because we were focusing in on talking to A players. So let me describe what an A player is. Now, I'm sure, your upline or whoever you're working with when you first joined, or maybe you've been in a little while and, we all heard, make the list. Well, A players are typically your top 10. I mean, the top 10 people that you want in your business. Now, I understand that some of those people you might be a little nervous talking to. So that's okay. You still want to put them down. Now, but here is what an A player is. An A player is one of three things. A business owner, somebody who makes a multiple six-figure income. That's right, not just a six-figure income, a multiple six-figure income. And somebody that's got or has network marketing experience, or they've been involved in network marketing before. And here's why. Number one, business owners, they have an abundance mentality. They're entrepreneurs. They're open to ideas. Not all of them, I understand that, but the majority of business owners, they're open to taking a look at an opportunity, especially if you approach them, the right way. Somebody that's making a multiple six-figure income. And the reason why you want to talk to those people is because they think differently as well. They're not just an average $30,000 or $40,000 a year earner. They're living a different lifestyle. Now, you might not be there, and there's nothing wrong with making $30,000 or $40,000 a year. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, I don't know anybody who makes multiple six figures a year. That's okay. I didn't at first either. But as you're building your business, number one, you want to be conscious of that and teaching your team, because here's what I do know. It's not about you. It's about you teaching your team and telling your team what to be looking for. And every time you sit down with your team or a new team member, you say, hey, who do you know that owns a business? Who do you know that makes multiple six figures? And who do you know that has network marketing experience? Those are the three people. Hey, what's up, Chad? How you doing, buddy? Those are the three types of people. Chad Lar, A player. Those are the three types of people that you want to be talking to about your opportunity. And here's why. Again, they're usually open to taking a look at it. Now, again, if they're not open, don't worry about talking to them anyway. But again, when you approach those people, they're more open. And here's the best part. One of the best parts is the fact that they're probably never going to say how much does it cost, or they're never going to balk when you tell them how much it costs to join or buy some products. They're going to do it. And here's why. Because they have money. I mean, can you imagine if you start building a team and a lot of the majority of people that are joining your team, they're signing up because they have money, because they're A players? Again, I remember in the early days of my business being so frustrated because I was trying to convince my friends, my family members, yeah, I believed in it. I knew this was the greatest thing in the world, okay, but they didn't see my vision. But it was amazing when I went to talk to other people that owned a business or they had network marketing experience. They loved what I was doing, or they loved the company, or they loved the concept, and they were open to hearing about it. And you're not going to hear some of the nonsense rejections that you get from non-A players. Again, don't prejudge. And I'm sure you've heard this before. You don't want to prejudge. Although, technically I was an A player when I got involved in network marketing because I owned a business. Again, if you know my story, I just came from a failed business. I didn't feel like an A player. And again, I don't know why my sponsor recruited me. He was sharp. I didn't consider myself, because again, I was just coming out of a failed business. So, but again, I owned a business. Now, I don't think that's the reason why he talked to me. He was talking to everybody anyway, because that's what you should be doing as a network marketer. Be talking to everybody anyway, and don't prejudge. But again, if you focus on the A players, the business owners, multiple six-figure earners, or people with network marketing experience, your business will create some serious momentum. Now keep in mind, it may take 60 or 90 days to create that momentum, but from now on, here's what I want you to do. Start looking for those people. Teach your team to start looking for those people. Ask the questions. Okay, who do you want in your team? Can you imagine if pro athletes started joining your business? Can you imagine if people that owned 10, 20, 30 franchises started joining your opportunity? Well, guess what? They're out there and they join network marketing every single day. See, here's the misconception. And you might be scared or even fearful to talk to those people, but here's what I'll share with you. Some people aren't. And listen, maybe, you might be a little nervous talking to those people, or you might not know those people, but guess what? If you start teaching people in your team to start going after those people, okay, they might know those people. And I'll leave you with a quick story. Growing up, there was a local Italian ice franchise that I always wanted to own. Okay, but that business, you needed $250,000 in liquid assets just to qualify for the franchise, just to qualify in liquid assets. And I didn't know what liquid assets meant. I didn't qualify. Okay? And this is when it comes full circle. That guy, it's a huge franchise. Now they spread out throughout the country. Huge franchise. About 8 years later, the owner of that franchise grew up in my neighborhood. I went to school with his daughters. The owner of that franchise sat in one of my business opportunity meetings, and he loved it. But here's what he said. He said, I'm retired. And listen, he worked his butt off, built that entire franchise. He ended up selling the franchise, tens of millions of dollars, and I can respect that. He just wanted to, spend time with his grandchildren. I totally respect that. But my point is, somebody approached him. He came and sat in the meeting and loved it. You know the people that didn't love it? Some of my friends at the time told me I was crazy, told me it was a pyramid, okay, was very negative about it. But here's a guy that just sold his company for tens of millions of dollars that loved it. Go after A players, okay? And again, the best part is they know other A players. So I just want to do a quick training tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got some value out of it, please like it, comment, share it, tag some of your team members as well. And then also go over to my business page. Make sure you like that because I'm going to post it on there as well. So have a great night, everybody. Until next time, we'll talk soon.